Hello everyone, thank you for watching VATV. My name is Duyên Triệu. VATV is the voice of Vietnamese American in Greater Boston area. It is sponsored by VATV. The first half of our program is Vietnamese and the second half is in English. You can watch us live every Wednesday evening from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Channel 9. If you have a Comcast or Channel 15, if you have a RCN, you can go only on bnntv.org to watch us live. Or if you happen to miss us live television program, it will rebroadcast from on Sunday at 5 p.m., Monday at 1 p.m., and Tuesday at 11 a.m. To watch any of our TV shows, please go on to our homepage, biged.org. For today's program, we have a special topic about Mother Elementary School.
Mother is 375 years old.
If you're looking at a school that's older than George Washington is, that's a pretty good accomplishment.
First elementary school in the nation is fun because there is lots of books, activities like art, science, gym, taekwondo.
Probably what makes the school so great is the teachers.
One of the coolest things is that you get to have all these leadership programs.
Like, they make it fun, but they throw in teaching at the same time.
Mr. President, it's our big birthday. Will you come visit?
I'd say, welcome to the Mather. My name is Phat Nguyen. Would you like me to show you around the school?
I'll play hopscotch with Michelle Obama.
I would probably say shake Michelle Obama's hand first.
First, I would show him K1s, and then I would show him my room and other classes.
First ladies first, then ladies, then men. That's how it works.
Michelle Obama is known for her appearance in Sesame Street, and it's a pretty good season this year. I have to admit.
Mr. President, if you come visit my birthday, I'll promise you I'll do my homework all the way to high school. I would eat the cafeteria lunch if the president would come.
I would be willing to eat 50 asparagus heads and 25 Brussels sprouts.
Mr. President, if you would come, I'll drink milk that has been expired for 3 weeks.
Michelle Obama, can you please come to the Mather School for a party? Please?
I like to add a little humor in things. Let's put it that way. So pretend the whole school is behind me. Please come to the school. Please do it for the sake of us. Please. Thank you.
And I'm honored to have two guests. One is Miss Kempe and Sherman. Please introduce yourself, please, Miss Kempe.
Hi, I'm Martha Kempe. I am the current art teacher at the Mather School. I've been there since 2001, and I'm also an alumna. And I attended there as a child, and in about the 3rd grade, I always hoped and dreamed that someday I would be a teacher at the Mather School.
My name is Sherman Zemler Wu, and I am a parent of 2 children at the Mather, a 2nd grader and a K1 student.
Please, Miss Mother, please tell us about history of the school, Mothers.
Well, the history of the Mather School goes way back, and that's why we are celebrating the 375 years very soon this year. The original settlers that came over on the Mary and John came from Dorchester, England, and they settled, and they rightly named the community Dorchester, and the Mather has the distinction of being the very first tax-supported elementary school in North America, and we still hold the proud tradition. There's been many different Mather schools. The first one was located down by the Blake House, you know where that is, down by East Cottage Street. And soon after that one, the second one was built on Hancock Street up on Meeting House Hill. And there were a couple others, and we are now in the building. The current building was built in 1904, and there was a renowned architect, Ralph Adams Cram, who was known for Gothic architecture, and he designed a very beautiful building that we are currently housed in. And originally, the very first school was a very small one-room schoolhouse, and there were only about 6 students at the time. Oh. And now we have, about 680? And I think the building was originally housed for about 1,800, quite a few in each classroom. They were very crowded classrooms at one time. So we have a long, proud history of the Mather School.
Wow. The long history makes this school so special. But what else can make the Mather so special?
What else makes the Mather so special? Well, as a child going there, I remember thinking, made so many lasting friendships, and I think the kids today do that as well. I remember the teachers being so friendly and so earnest in their mission. And I think that's true as well now. There's a nice camaraderie among the faculty, and we are all focused on providing the best possible education we can give to our current students. And I think that's been special about the Mather all through its history.
Yeah. I mean, I've just a couple of things to add. Like, I think what makes it really special for us as a family is that it's an extremely diverse school, right? It's like, about 30% Vietnamese, about 30% African American, about 17% Latino, about 4% white, and so there's this great cultural diversity around it, not just sort of like from Haiti and from Cape Verde and Vietnam and everything. So it's just a really great place for the kids to learn from each other culturally, and we have a great teaching staff that sort of challenges the kids and really encourages them to be who they are and be proud of where they're from and enjoy each other and learn from each other. And so I think it's a really incredible community that has lasted for a very long, long time. And there's been some pretty impressive alumni that have come through the Mather as well. Governor Edward Everett was a Mather alum. Bill Bratton, who is the police commissioner in Boston and now in New York, he graduated from the Mather. Wow. There was Child Hassam, the famous artist. So there's been some really amazing people that have come through. And I mean, it's been around for a long time, so I think there's bound to have been lots of notable alumni.
You're right about the diversity. It brings such richness to our student body and our staff and our community. And we celebrate the cultures a lot in our schools, and we have special assemblies that parents are invited to. And the richness is really based around the cultural diversity. A few years ago, we did a poll, and I think we had students coming from 82 different countries.
Yeah.
And we made a map,
82,
and we had 82
wow.
different countries where our children came from. 82 different countries, yes.
Yeah. And I talk about the alumni. I remember that Nick Cam also is the alumni of Mather School. Can you tell a little bit about your family, like your family, like all member of your family go to Mather School?
Yeah. Well, the Mather School is near and dear to my heart. It has always been. I grew up in the house right across the street on East Street, and my mother grew up in the very same house. So my mother went to the school. All my aunts and uncles went to the school. I'm one of 7 children, and we all went to the school as well. So it's always been a very important place for my family. Yeah. And education was so important. It's striking that 4 out of the 7 of my brothers and sisters have become teachers or professors.
Wow.
So great.
Education was always like very important, yeah.
Yeah, and Sherman, can you tell us about the parent council, one of the strengths of Mother School?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's about a community, right? And as you sort of build the school community, you come together and you work together to sort of try to make it better for everybody that's there. I mean, we really do feel like all the kids are our kids, and along with the teachers and the principals, we're working together to sort of really provide a safe, welcoming, nurturing environment for all these kids. In an urban environment, which is a challenging environment. So I think our parent council has like grown over time. At one point, these parent councils go in lulls, and sometimes we had a point where it was, down to like 1 or 2 families, and over the last couple of years, we're up to sort of a lot of engaged families. Now, our parent council, we really sort of consider if your child is at the school, you are the parent council. Every single parent is part of our parent council. Some have more time and energy to sort of put in than others, but everybody cares about their child. Everybody cares that their kid is getting the best possible education that they can. And so as a community, our parent councils come together to do a couple of things. We try to first raise some money for the school to pay for certain educational things for the school that the school needs. We try to do events that bring the community together so that people can get to know each other and know who their kids' friends are and the parents, and start to sort of build that community a little bit. So we do an event in the spring every year called the Spring Fling. We do a winter carnival, and so we do like movie nights and things like that to try to get the families together. We partner with the school around some of these math nights or back to school night, where we try to sort of get out and bring the parents there so they can engage with the teachers around what their kids are learning at school. We provide support to each other. It's not always easy raising kids and being at school, and so sometimes you just need somebody to help pick up your kid, and so we sort of we're trying to build that community. We're trying to build it even bigger and more diverse and whatnot. And I think it's building momentum. It's a great school. It's a great community. And we really sort of are happy that we ended up at Mather. The Boston Lottery, by chance, we ended up there, and we're very happy we did.
May I also add that we're very grateful to the parents who have become involved, and that has been a very recent renovation about the interest and participation on the side of the parents, and it's really great. And that was the big missing piece for many years. I mean, go way back, and there was a lot of parent involvement when it was strictly a neighborhood school, and now over time, and like he said, in the last 5 years, certain people have stepped up and they've become very active. And that was the piece that was missing, because parents have to support their children, and if we have parents in the school supporting, what we're doing with their kids, it's all beneficial. And his wife has done so much for the school, and Sierra, and there's other people, and he wouldn't tell you that here, but his wife Marie has been invaluable.
Yeah, we know.
She's really taken on quite a bit, and so has Sierra, and I know there are others as well. And it's just been a remarkable resurgence of energy on the part of the parents, and it's felt and it's appreciated by everyone at the school. So thank you for that.
It's a community effort, right?
It's a community effort. And they are reaching out to others, and not everyone can do it all the time. And hopefully, more and more will get active, and we can appreciate the help.
Yes, it's no question that Mother has strong parent council, and you guys prepare many things to have a special event for 375 birthday. So can you tell us a little bit more event?
Yeah, I can give you guys a little a download of sort of what we're planning as our celebration. I mean, it's a very, very exciting time.
It is exciting.
375 years, the oldest public elementary school in the United States. It's something to be really, really proud of. And so we're really hoping that we've come up with a set of events that will make us proud about the Mather, to build that community, but also to sort of build awareness of public education in general. So on Sunday we're doing First Parish Church, which is right next door to the Mather, was really instrumental in sort of founding the school. The founders of the church also founded the school, and so they're doing a non-denominational opening convocation on Sunday night. where we're hoping to have some like local dignitaries and want to sort of come celebrate and sort of kick off and launch the week for us. And then that afternoon, Sunday night from 5 to 7 is going to be a really fun family event where we have a sort of a family style dinner for folks, and for the kids there's going to be face painters, two local children's musicians. We're going to have probably said face painting already.
Yeah.
Games, arts and crafts, and sort of just really fun things for the family to do.
I heard that we have ice cream for everybody.
Yes, and Ben and Jerry's
Ben and Jerry's.
ice
Yeah.
cream for
Yeah.
everybody. Yep.
So like everybody welcome.
Yep. Everybody's welcome. And then on Monday, the State House is going to make a proclamation to make it the Mather Day, to celebrate our 375. So a bunch of our kids are going to go on duck boats from the school to the State House, do a little performance, and then hear the State Assembly declare it to be the Mather Day, which I think will be very, very special for the kids. And then on Wednesday, we're having our big convocation where we are having a couple of very notable speakers. Mayor Walsh will be giving his remarks, John McDonough, the superintendent, Bill Bratton, the police commissioner from New York, was the alumni.
Wow.
And a bunch of other sort of distinguished elected officials will sort of give some remarks and sort of celebrate commemorate our birthday event. And then a really fun event, we think, will be on Friday night, where we are doing a sort of a birthday party for adults, and we are just we've got a live band, we're gonna dance, we're gonna have some food and drinks, and just have a nice time with everybody to celebrate all the hard work that people have done over 375 years to really provide an education for all kids, right? Not just, be like, I think in the original declaration when they declared the school, they was like, it was supposed to be for all regardless of ability to pay. And that's what a public education is, and that's what we're striving to achieve, that we provide these kids with the same level of education that you'll get in a Newton or any of these other places. And I think we're succeeding.
And how about Ms. Kemp? In the school, as a teacher, a student, do you prepare some things for this special event?
Yes, well, we started, I was on the committee, they started the committee planning 2 years ago, actually.
Yeah.
And we've done a lot of preparations. One of the things we did at school was we had a t-shirt contest. So
Yes.
the children designed ideas for a new t-shirt, and then we ended up selecting, we had a committee that came in and selected, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
This was a student
I think we can see
design
it.
that has been printed up, and all the kids are buying the t-shirts to wear.
Yeah.
And this design was the one that was chosen. It was designed by one of our 5th grade students last spring, Jakayla Allen, and it came out really fun. I think it's a great job. So we did a t-shirt design, and we're having, each homeroom is creating a work of art that's going to be framed and auctioned off at the Friday event. So that's going to be kind of fun. The people are already looking at the art that's been around at open house,
Yes.
getting ideas of what then they want to put a bid in for. I know there are teachers doing poetry and essays, and some of the history has been talked about a lot in the classrooms. Miss Washington, our music teacher, is very busy preparing the students who are going to be singing at 3 of the events, including the State House and the Wednesday Assembly. She's even written a new version of a Mather song. And I heard it today for the first time, and it's really terrific because it talks about all the things that were important throughout history for the Mather. And it's all coming together really, really well. I'm very excited. It's really an exciting time.
This means everybody, like teachers, students, parents, and community around Dorchester, we are ready for this big event, right?
Right,
Yeah.
very
So.
ready.
Yeah. Thank you so much for you guys having on VATV tonight. We are really excited for this event. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you
you.
for having
Yes.
us.
Yes.